tonight's panel discussion on an important issue that will be coming up on the November 6th ballot, the citywide income tax. My name is Michael Haynes, and I'm the coordinator of the Eastern Vote Coalition, and I will be serving as your moderator this evening. Thank you to everyone for coming out tonight. I hope you will all enjoy this exciting conversation that features several panelists, all with a wide array of perspectives on this issue. I'll tell you for a few moments about the Eastern Vote Coalition. The EVC is a student-led organization that is dedicated to three major branches of working. One, student voter registration. The second is student voter education, getting them to be informed decision makers at the poll. And finally, getting them out to vote through voter mobilization. The Eastern Vote Coalition comprises 15 or more, a little bit more than 15 student organizations and departments on campus, and is headquartered in the Vision Office. The Vision Office is EMU's volunteering center, located in the Student Center, and it offers a wide array, diverse field of activities for volunteers, ranging from working with children, mentoring, issues related to homelessness, habitat for humanity, alternative freight, the environment, and lots of other opportunities. As I said, the Eastern Vote Coalition is part of that office. More information about Vision, different volunteer opportunities, as well as the Eastern Vote Coalition can be found outside on a resource table. The panel event includes a week-long series of events that we have called Eastern Vote Week. Basically, it's included different activities of the voter registration drive, civic engagement opportunities, and voter education events, such as this one. I would like to highlight a few of these activities. This week, we have registered nearly 300 students to vote, and it's bringing our total number of registrations in the month of September to almost 600. EMU Student Government, which is one of our coalition members, coordinated an effort yesterday which brought nearly 100 EMU students to Lansing to join hundreds of other students from across the state, all of Michigan's public universities and colleges, to rally to support state funding for higher education. The rally gained acknowledgement from some senior senators, state senators, and state representatives, and even gained the support of our Governor, Jennifer Granholm. That brings us to tonight's event. On November 6th, residents of Ypsilanti will go to the polls to vote on a ballot initiative that will decide whether or not the city will adopt a city income tax. Passage of the ballot initiative will allow an income tax to be levied on those living and or working within the city limits at a rate of 1% for residents and 0.5% for non-residents. The proposal also includes a $2 million rollback on property tax rates, a $1,000 exemption and general exemption for pensions, Social Security, and other qualifying means of income. The tax will be enacted on July 1st, 2008, and expires July 1st, 2014. You can find the resolution that was passed by the City Council in the full ballot language outside on the resource table. We have with us tonight several panelists who will share their viewpoints with us on this issue. They come from a variety of experience. We have students, we have campus employees, city officials, and community members here to share their viewpoints on this issue. I'll begin by introducing each panelist, and then he or she will have 5 minutes to speak on their perspectives and their thoughts on the income tax issue. We will move in a random order, which will be the order that they're sitting on the stage, starting from my left. Following the panelists' opening comments, we will allow comments and questions from the audience in the form of index cards that our volunteers in the corner have. Feel free to wave them, flag them down, and we'll come over and bring you a card to write a question on there. Please be concise with the questions, and please also indicate which panelist you would like to ask the question. So we will try to get through as many questions as we can as time allows. With that, I would like to introduce our first panelist, which is Pete Murdoch, who is the chair of the Stop City Income Tax organization.
I feel a little strange going first and one never global before. But in the general sense, talk about how this proposal impacts the Eastern Michigan community. There's a lot of things around this proposal, let's just focus on that. There was an old adage, I remember hearing a story when I was in my poli sci classes with the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee of Congress, might have been low in the middle, but see that in May. head of a tax policy committee, and the tax policy is devised by the adage, don't tax me, don't tax me, tax that person behind the tree. The element of the tax program in relationship with Eastern is very similar to that. Eastern is the people behind the tree. City officials have always been very frustrated with the city or state government's address the consequences of having a tax exempt state institution in their community and their failure to deal with the consequences. But the answer to that is not to tax students or employees of Eastern Michigan University. The answer is to take the system of management, as we well know on that issue. This tax will impact Eastern community, as we stated. Anybody who works at the Ypsilanti campus area, part-time people, full-time people, people that make a little money, people that make a lot of money, and will affect any students who reside in the city who are adopted on campus. So it does have an impact. Some of the performers will claim that this population doesn't pay fair share of city services, and the taxes that you pay to the state and the federal government to come to your gas prices and other things to come back to the city over time. I guess it's up to you to decide whether that argument is worth it and you want to buy into that and contribute to this tax. Basically, I think it's a bad deal for the East community, it's a bad deal for the residents of the city, this community, and it should be defeated. And we encourage you all to join us in that defeat.
Next, we have Allie Shepard, who is an undergrad student here at Eastern and also the president of the Residence Hall Association.
Hello? Thanks, Mike. I understand that the city needs money. That's obvious. The state appropriations are down everywhere. But I don't think that students should be the people that have to bear the burden of the tax. Obviously, state appropriations are down, which means tuition goes up. So little increases everywhere do play a big part overall on students. So it may be only a $5 increase per year or $10 that come out of students' pocket per year of what they make if they work on campus. However, that $5 and $10, when it gets added on to $3 fees that are added on, $100 fees that are added on, it does become a huge burden that's put on the students that is not appreciated. And I also feel like it causes students to choose between registering to vote in Ypsilanti, because I registered to vote in Ypsilanti, so therefore I would pay 1% of this. If I'm wrong, please correct me later. That's fine. So therefore, I would pay 1%. And if somebody else who lives in the residence halls or lives on campus or in Ypsilanti at all, they would only have to pay 0.5%. So I feel that it's almost punishing students for registering to vote in Ypsilanti, which would also deter them from voting at all, because I don't have time to go the whole way home, which is an hour away to vote, and then drive the whole way back. I would be missing classes, I would be missing activities, I would be missing things that are important for me as a college student. So therefore, I do not agree with the city income tax.
Next, we have Christopher Ballot, who is a graduate student here at Eastern, also a graduate assistant employee, and finally the graduate student senate president.
Thank you, Mike. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. One is because the graduate students are actually divided on this issue, so I'm not coming out either way because I can't. But I would like to offer some perspective. Yes, 1% sounds like it's really low, and when you think